Hey everybody, welcome onto this webinar. This is my lovely friend Jada, who actually has helped me tremendously in all of the products and helping my family get better. And she's going to take it over and explain everything that there is.
Thanks, Alicia. You're awesome. Hi, everyone. Like Alicia said, my name is Jada Stacy. I live in Michigan with my husband, Zachary, and our 2 dogs, which anyone that doesn't have kids, we obviously have dog kids, and they're a handful. And so I'm a bronze ambassador or a bronze leader with Q Sciences, and Q Sciences means quintessential biosciences. It means the science of happiness. Whoever invited you on today cares deeply about you. It thinks you're a very genuine person and wants to help you during this very difficult time, whether that be with your health or your wealth. And I'm going to tell you everything about it. And so having the success that you need with the products and with the business portion all stems from having the right leaders in the right company. That building right there, I was able to go into in January when I went to Salt Lake City for the conference. And when I walked in, it just felt like home. I got to meet all of the people. I got to hug the customer service reps that I talked to on the phone on a regular basis, and got to really see the heart of Q, really see the leaders in a new light. And so Q Sciences was founded in 2012. And they used to distribute to chiropractors and doctors' offices, et cetera. And we didn't really have this social selling format like we do now. Where anyone can know about it and everyone can benefit from it. And so we had a couple of changes that happened in late 2017, early 2018. Mark Wilson, who is the CEO and founder, brought in Mr. Jake Spencer. And I am going to discuss who they are and why they're here and why it's an important thing for you to know about them. And so we had 433% growth just in that time period, and that has actually grown exponentially. And so Q Sciences is all about having cutting edge technology in a global health and wellness sector. And so what that means is that we have the right products that are top of the line that people can't even keep up with us, with the right leaders who are foreseeing these things happening and making the proper adjustments to it. So Mr. Mark Wilson is the CEO and founder of Q Sciences. He is honestly the reason that I am here today. A lot of people have a wish list of who they want to meet. It's usually like celebrities like Adam Levine or maybe Beyonce or maybe the president or whoever it is. For me, I just wanted to meet Mr. Mark Wilson, give him a hug and tell him thank you for changing my life. And you would think with all of his success with real estate, with being a 2-time Super Bowl quarterback champion and being a brilliant entrepreneur, that he would have this huge ego. But he's literally one of the kindest people and the most genuine and caring people I've ever met in my entire life. I swear he's an introvert, and he very much I think I relate to him on that level too, because I am, but usually people, they're introverts, are also very empathetic, and he definitely is. This whole company, the reason why Alicia and I, and even Martha, who invited you onto this today, the reason we're here is because Mr. Mark Wilson saw a need and he filled it. He found Q Sciences because someone gave him a bottle of the Max for his granddaughter who had nonverbal and said, try this, after they had tried basically every avenue that they could possibly try. And he's like, okay, what have I got to lose? And he gave it to her to try, and amazing things happened. She started singing in church. She started seeing improvement, and he said, I need to do something with this. Why did I not know about this? Why is this not in everyone's home? Why do people not know about this just like they know about a Target or a McDonald's or whatever the case is? We need to know about this. And so, like I said, he was distributing to chiropractors and doctor's office, trying to make that difference with all of the studies that we have. And he said, this isn't working. Enough people don't know about this. Why are more people not having the Max in their hands? And so he brought in Mr. Jake Spencer. Mr. Jake Spencer, I've gotten to spend a lot of quality time with. I'm very fortunate to be able to do that because I feel like every mentorship thing and leadership advice that he gives is gold. I have notes from him page after page because he knows what he's talking about. He doesn't just say, oh, well, just follow me. He has had the experience and the dynamic leadership through his own companies, through having very successful network marketing companies and being a network marketing leader. And so Mr. Mark Wilson said, well, how are we going to get this out here? You can have the best product in the world that's going to help hundreds of millions of people, but if people don't know about it, it doesn't do any good. And so he brought in the expert, Mr. Jake Spencer. And so Mr. Jake Spencer has been able to bring in a lot of amazing strategy when it comes to marketing, when it comes to team building, when it comes to mentorship and leadership. He's our senior vice president of global sales. And being able to like hear his story and why he does what he does and why he's here, not just for all of this, but because of his daughter who was struggling as well. And she went on the berries and bananas, which is the powder version of the Max, and was able to see so much improvement. He knew him and his wife, Mrs. Sarah Spencer, could get behind this company and really do something amazing with it, because Q Sciences was founded to change lives. And so we've been able to grow globally. We're in 16 countries, and being able to do that, we needed someone with a lot of skill. You know, Jake Spencer says that Q is a personal growth plan with compensation attached. And so it's completely natural that he brought in Bengt Emanuelson, who is a personal development professional. He thrives on that personal development. And so he brings that into the business and brings in a lot of European market expertise and 20 years of experience in our industry. It is crazy how many companies are being led by people who have never been in the trenches, have never been in the field, who can't offer that kind of expertise. Whether that be that you're going to be a partner with us or you're going to be a customer and buy these top of the line products to fuel your health and help your family improve, you know that it's coming from the right place because you are seeing who these leaders are. And so Mr. Mark Wilson said, okay, I need the best of the best. I need someone that, he's the one that works with the Max. He's like, I need you in my company. I need you to be the one pioneering this and creating products that change people's lives on a higher caliber. So Dr. Stephen Kimberly has 15 years of, you guys heard of WebMD? He was the chief editor for WebMD for almost 15 years before Mr. Mark Wilson said, hey, come over here. I need you in this company making groundbreaking work. And so Dr. Stephen Kimberly has 38 years of practitioner experience in the field. He's a holistic practitioner as well, and he really knows what he's talking about. He is an ingredient stickler. Okay, they go through rigorous ingredient testing. If it doesn't fit every top of the line tier that Dr. Stephen Kimberly has for us, he will not let it in. He either develops them himself with a team, or if someone brings it to us like the sprays and says, this is an amazing product, he's the one that's going to tell us if it's an amazing product or not. He's the one that says this is acceptable or this isn't, because he only allows the top of the line in every product. And so with him, you know, saying that science doesn't stand still, it keeps moving forward, we have to constantly be adjusting to our changes in our world, our changes in our soil. Right now, we're going through a lot of changes. You know, all of us are facing quarantine and social distancing and having to boost our immune systems and just facing things that are unprecedented that people haven't seen in our lifetime. And we all have to band together and really focus on quality over anything else. And we have that here at Q Sciences when it comes to the leadership and the ingredients. And so we do have a full suite of products, whether that be nutraceutical and supplements, whether that be weight management and fitness, oral sprays like I was talking about. I love those. We're going to talk briefly about each of these. And we also have a full spectrum hemp line, which includes a skincare as well. Maybe that isn't for you. Maybe you're all about those sprays, and that's fine. There is something for every single person, whether that be child or elderly, or those that are bodybuilders. We literally have something for everyone. And so first I want to start talking about my absolute favorite product. Okay, this is the Q-Core Complete. This is something that I will never go a day without taking. And this is what has really helped me so incredibly much. I got in a really bad car accident a couple of years ago, and I suffer with what's called the suicide disease and several very rare and very excruciatingly painful nerve disorders. And through Q Sciences, I have really been able to get a handle back on my life. I've been able to develop and bring back things that I had prior to the car accident lost, things that pain had completely obliterated everything in my life. And so this Q-Core Complete is where I started. This and the Rest Hemp Oil. And so the Q core is consisted of 4 things. Remember, I was talking about what helped Mr. Jake Spencer's daughter and Mr. Mark Wilson's granddaughter. Well, that was the max. So Q core has 4 things: max, align, biotics, and focus. Okay, so those don't mean anything to you, right? So the max is what we call like our brain hack supplement. It's also a multivitamin that has 34 third-party clinical studies, meaning that institutions completely non-related to Q Sciences, Mark Wilson, Jake Spencer, all of these people, has nothing to do with us. They took it, they studied it, and they found they published the findings and found it to be true. And so that is something that is very groundbreaking. It is the most researched supplement in the world, and is something that has been clinically proven to help with a variety of mental health barriers. I myself suffer with borderline personality disorder from childhood trauma. And that allows me to really, for the first time in my life, think for myself, to be able to think without feeling like I'm losing control of my brain. And that's just something that it's personally helped me with. And everyone has their own story. I know, Alicia, if you would like to share your testimony with your son, Mannix, I would love to have that shared with our people today.
Oh, yes, absolutely. So we started Mannix on the Q Max and the hemp oil, but the Max has really shown to be awesome, because we actually ran out just recently, and he's on day 3 of being back on it, and he's like cleaning and organizing weird things. Like he hates cleaning. He hates anything to do with picking up his own sock. But the past 3 days, he's just like, wow, Mom, I need to go clean my room. I'm going to go make my bed now, Mom. So yeah, it's been amazing.
I feel like the Max really helps you be the best version of yourself. Like, I feel like it really creates this internal, on a cellular level, ability to be the best version of yourself. And you think about it, our nutrition is depleted. Our soil is depleted. We have pollution everywhere. And so this really helps to help your body function for optimal health, along with the Align. The Align rids your body of bad inflammation. It has a lot of really good anti-inflammatory ingredients in it that, you know, me personally helps with a lot of different things. It's very important for gut health, paired with the Max. And then we also have our biotics. Our biotics are double encapsulated. They don't get eaten up in your stomach acid like most probiotics do. They actually deliver to your digestive system, which is extremely important, again, for gut health. Why is gut health so important? Well, that is 80% of your immune support system comes from your gut. You ever heard that your gut is your second brain? That's why. And everything that you get from your gut, that filters up the nutritions to your brain. And so it's really important to have that good gut health. And then we have our focus drinks. These are amazing for boosting your mood, for energy, for focus, for drive. I love this, but disclaimer, you take this, you're probably going to have all of your dishes done. Your floors are probably going to be mopped, and you may or may not have 5 or 6 loads of laundry done. This really helps you to give you that energy that you need to get the tasks done around the house, especially right now where everyone could just binge watch Netflix if they wanted to. This allows you that push that you need to get and do the things that we're supposed to, right? And so the Max, the brain hack, the Align, the anti-inflammatory, the biotics, the digestive support, and the focus, your energy, your steady energy that's natural with, you know, it's a good replacement for energy drinks, all work together for an optimal blend for your health. And to this day, even with our hemp line, this is the most requested, most sold product we have. And so we do have our weight management and fitness line. That picture at the top right there is John. And John, you can see like how his belly is round. That's because he has a lot of inflammation built up. And remember, I said Align helps rid your body of that. And so the Align is used in conjunction with the Trim. The Trim is a carb blocker. It helps manage your blood sugar levels. It helps make sure that you just live optimally, and it really helps with making sure that those sugar levels are under control. And so those two together is what he used for that before and after picture when we had our Revolution challenge when this released, and he lost a predominant amount of weight in a very little amount of time. And so my favorite personal weight loss or weight management is the meal replacement shakes. It allows me to maintain the weight that I need to. And I have illnesses that I have to be very careful in how I work out and the way I work out, so otherwise it'll really harm me. And so this allows me to get the nutrients that I need to maintain the weight that I wish to. And it also is a great mood booster. I love drinking it in the mornings, and it tastes super good. There's a chocolate and a vanilla. The picture that you see of me is a 6-week difference. The only thing I changed was the meal replacement shake. I tell you, I was craving Brussels sprouts all the time. Right now in my fridge, because I'm back on these, I have 4 huge bags of Brussels sprouts. I hated Brussels sprouts. I'm like obsessed with them now. And it's because it really makes your body crave the things that are good for you. And then I'll let Alicia real quickly talk about our awesome protein shakes or protein powder and how those are different.
So when you build muscle, when you're working out, they rip, and protein is known to recover faster with having the protein. And then you add hemp to it, and that speeds up your recovery. And we have chocolate coconut, we have strawberry, and a vegan vanilla flavor. And actually these are so good, my 1-year-old, I have to like hide in the closet to drink it because she like begs for it.
Yeah, I'm like super I'm super jealous of everyone that can try the chocolate coconut, because they always say, oh, it's so good. And I'm like, I'm allergic to coconut. I can't try it. But the strawberries and cream is bomb. Like, I use that after every workout with my personal trainer now. And it seriously, it just tastes like chocolate, strawberry milk. And it's not chalky like you traditionally see with protein powders. It's really smooth and is really, really yummy, actually. And so going into our oral sprays, when I was talking about immune support and gut health and those things being really important during these unprecedented times. And so the oral sprays are incredible technology. So it's the fastest way to get into your system besides having a shot, which is a pretty big deal. Like I said, my husband and I live in Michigan, and the D3 spray comes in very big handy. You ever heard of like winter depression or struggling with those like winter blues? That's a lot of times because we aren't getting the proper C and D vitamins. And so being able to take this, and even your baby can use these, how many babies can take pills? Not really any of them, right? But you can spray this in their mouth, even the sleep spray, and it'll help give them that support that they need. So B12 helps with energy. D3 is really good for your body with lacking of sun and energy as well, and your immune support. C and zinc are incredibly important during this time. That is one of the biggest things that people have known and studied to be immune support, and you don't naturally produce vitamin C or zinc, but you need it. I know my dad actually just started using these, and he's texted me 3 days in a row. I just got his text today saying, why wasn't I using these before? Like, I'm waking up and feeling so much more energized. I'm feeling like just good. And that's because like when our body is lacking the nutrients and the vitamins that we need, we go in a slump and we don't feel good. And so these really help to efficiently do that. So you can just spray them under your tongue and you're good to go. And then your sleep spray, I know, I'm going to let Alicia talk just briefly about that sleep spray and give her testimony with her kids with that.
Amazing, the sleep spray. My kids, they get restless at night and they come in and out of their bedroom 50 million times. They're thirsty. They're just so awake. They can't fall asleep. They need another hug. Well, now that we've been doing the sleep spray for so long, and those nights that they are feeling restless, they'll just come up and say, Mom, can I please just have that sleep spray? I'm just having a hard time falling asleep. So it's been magic here. They're out within like minutes.
And that gives you a little bit more sanity as well, especially since they're home 24/7 now. I feel like a lot of parents are like, give me the sleep spray. Like, let's line up at noon. Okay, guys, time for a nap. But this really is a good way to get into your system. And then we have our boost spray, which you spray that on your tongue and it helps boost your metabolism before you eat. And then our relief spray is really great for aches and pains. Like my husband uses it for tension headaches or like knee pain when it rains. And it's really effective in using that. And so we also have our skincare line. Our skincare line, blue light is more damaging than the sun. And this was the first skincare line to proactively help repair damage and prevent damage from blue light. Blue light, what is that? Most people don't actually even know. Well, it's the light that comes off of our phones, our screens, our TVs, our laptops, our tablets, whatever the case is, that's producing blue light, which again, are more harmful than the sun. And so we have a detox scrub, which you put on first, and it helps to gently scrub away all of those bad toxins. And you can actually also use it as a face mask. I just recently discovered, and definitely going to be using that tip. And then there's the hemp infused serum, which gives you that glow. It helps tighten your skin. It helps to really help heal the damage done and helps your skin sleep. Yes, your skin does need to sleep too. And then there's the hydrating moisturizer, which actually is the blue light blocking. I actually put it on right before this because I work on the computer a lot, and there's a reason our generation is aging so quickly. And that's because we're on our screens all the time, sensory overload. And so we need to protect our screens just as we are our eyes. These are blue light blocking glasses. And so being able to live a quintessential life all the way around is extremely important. And so, like I said, we have a nutraceutical line, and then we also have a full spectrum hemp line. So what is the difference? Okay, you may be going, oh, it's not for me, that's marijuana. Well, it's not. Okay, marijuana and hemp are different plants. Marijuana is high in THC, low in CBD, and you fail drug test. Hemp is the complete opposite. It's high in CBD, low in THC, and you don't have those issues that you do with marijuana. Who needs to keep their job who gets drug tested and needs to keep their job, right? It's really important. And so having something that you can trust, that's stable, that is from the hemp plant and not from the marijuana plant, and getting all those good healing properties of CBD that you need. We have a full spectrum, which is the whole plant, which means that you're going to be getting all of those amazing things that help you with symptoms like anxiousness and the pain that you experience or falling asleep. And so there's a variety of hemp line. And another big difference between ours and someone else's, most all CBDs or full spectrum hemps are oil-based. That means you're only going to absorb 6%. Okay, ours are water soluble and you absorb 85%. And with our aerial line, 100. And so imagine going to the gas station and you hand the cashier a $100 bill. You say, I want $100 in gas. So he takes your money. He doesn't give you any change back, but you end up only driving off the lot with $6 worth of gas. I don't know about y'all, but I'd be real salty and I'd be whipping that car around real fast. And so that's essentially the same thing. You're paying full price for things that are not even getting into your body. And so with ours, you're getting the maximum amount that you can possibly get. And so there's 4 different flavors. There's a berry, a mocha, a cinnamon, and an unflavored. If you don't want to have any kind of flavoring. We also have a pet hemp oil. You put all this under your tongue, or I like dripping because it's water soluble. You can do this. It's not oil based. I like dripping it on my dog's dog treats, letting it soak in and then giving it to them because my pit bull is very old and has a lot of arthritis issues and a lot of aches and pains. And then my miniature pinscher is just insane and she needs to calm down real fast. And so I get a cookie and just drip it on there, give it to her, and I can go about living my life in a sane manner. We also have our creams. So I say the Excel is for muscle, the Renew is everything else. And so it was designed for a post-workout for muscle recovery, which is amazing for that. I also use it for my neck when it locks up, or if you have an achy back, or my husband's a blue collar worker. He lifts glass, really heavy glass. And so he definitely comes home and asks for that. And then we have the Renew that helps with, that joint discomfort, the issues you have in your knuckles when it's raining, any kind of discomfort in that kind of level. I use it for the nerve pain I experience in my face. And those two are really amazing. And then we have our Rest Hemp Oil, which is the first thing that I tried here at Q Sciences and completely changed my life. It allowed me to sleep through the entire night for the first time instead of waking up 10 to 15 times in pain. And after that, I knew that there was something amazing that I just had to be a part of. And we also have our roll-ons, and I'll let Alicia talk about those since those have been her saving grace recently.
Oh, yes. So actually all 3 of them that we have, they're all water soluble for faster absorption, and they all have full spectrum hemp in them. We have the Renew one, which helps your muscles and your pinpoint pains. And my husband will use it on his tendonitis on his arm that he has. And then I'll use it on my TMJ right here. We have the Relax Roll On, for relaxing pretty much. And when before doing meetings or something, I'm just like, my anxiety's a little bit high. I just roll that all over me, like, okay, calm down, girl, it's okay. Then I have the last one is the Defend Roll-On, which my oldest actually loves because it helps his sinuses. Really, like he was begging Jada before we got our own all the time. Please, Miss Jada, can I have that stuff for my face? And it also helps your immune system right now. Now that we got our own, I'm constantly rolling it up and down my kids' back to help boost their immune system during all this stuff going on right now.
Thanks, Alicia. Yeah, they're amazing, and I use them on a daily basis as well. And I actually open them up and put them in my diffuser. The Relax, that helps calm you to sleep, and the Defend is really good. And hemp is naturally an antibacterial. And then we have our Twist drinks. These are enhancers, and they come in a little bottle, and they go a long way. You take them and you put them in your water, and they taste like peach mango, juicy berry, or strawberry watermelon, and that's microdosing your hemp throughout the day. You can actually put this in your kids' water bottles and send them to school if we were actually having school right now. Right now, you can just like open up, kid, when they're acting crazy. But the Twist is so good, and it definitely helps with your water intake. Is anyone drinking half their body weight in water ounces a day? No? Well, this is helping me do that, and it can help you do that as well. It's really good for your body. And again, gut health and immune support, to drink lots of water to flush your body. So those help you to do that. And so we've talked about how amazing our hemp line is. We've talked about how amazing our top of the line products are. We discussed how we have unmatched leaders in Q Sciences. Now let's talk about how you can capitalize on this market. Many people, including myself, wishes I could go back in time and invest even before I was born in Apple and Amazon. I wish that I could be a part of that unmatched potential. And so not all hemp is created the same, but it is blowing up. You see it everywhere. Amazon has it. The Family Video has it. Coca-Cola is developing one. I'm sorry, I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole. And many, many places have hemp that they're developing. But the thing is that the quality does speak for itself. And Q Sciences is the pioneer in hemp. They are the best of the best. And so we're essentially the Amazon and Apple of the hemp and CBD world. Rolling Stones predicted in September 11th, 2018, that hemp was going to be CBD was going to be a $22 billion market by 2022. They came back that December and said, actually, we were wrong in our projections. It's actually going to be a $35 trillion market by 2022. I'm sorry, I want to be with the best of the best when I invest in something, and Q Sciences is definitely where it's at. And so how do you capitalize on this market? Well, you become part of the business. And like I said, social selling. Okay, we used to distribute to chiropractors and doctors. Word of mouth and referrals is how people know about things. Why do you buy stuff on Amazon? Because you see it. A friend posts about it. And so like I was saying, there's two ways to be involved with Q Sciences. You can either become an ambassador or preferred customer. There's only one difference between these two. How do you capitalize on this market? Either for your health or for your wealth. And so a preferred customer, you get Care and Share Rewards, which is a free product referral program. Again, imagine Baby Yoda, just sharing it with people you love. We have our Q Rewards program where you just keep your auto ship on. You're not required to, but if you do, you get rewarded for it with, again, free products. And then we have our wholesale pricing, which is about 20 to 30% off of retail. So say you're going to want to buy this more than once, definitely go the preferred customer route. You do get those discounts, just like a Costco, okay? You get those discounts as compared to a retail. And that is only $10 a year for that membership. That is crazy, crazy discounts for that amount. With one purchase, you already get more than that. So definitely the route to go. But again, the only difference between a preferred customer and ambassador is this. An ambassador wants to change people's lives on a higher caliber. You want to create financial security. You want to take charge. You want to make sure that your fridge is always full, that if you ever get laid off, that you have the ability to take care of your family. 50% of Americans are 2 paychecks away from bankruptcy. That is a very sobering statement, especially with what's going on in our world today. And becoming an ambassador right now with Q Sciences is one of the best possible times to do so. Not only do you get that personal website and back office support, you get the Q Connect Pro app, which is an incredible resource. This is essentially having a storefront business wrapped up with a nice little bow, except for that you don't have a stock. People go to your website, just like Amazon. So you're able to go on this website, order what you would like, support someone that you love, and refer what you are already using. And so you have your support materials as well. You have our amazing emerging markets. Like I said, CBD, the hemp market's going to explode. It already is. And then you have your digital welcome kit, which is training. You have the mentorship. This is not a sign and dine. This is, you join this business and you're one of our partners and we treat you as so. We mentor you to success. We help you in every possible way. Just like a real job, you shadow, you learn. And when you feel comfortable, you go and do your thing. You're a business owner. Think of McDonald's. Okay. Think about, they have their own partners, right? McDonald's is all together working together as a corporation, but there are franchises that they have different leaders, but they all cohesively work together to produce something amazing and benefit financially from that partnership. That is exactly what Q Sciences is. And so having not only that, the tax benefits, having my electricity written off, my laptop written off, my Wi-Fi written off, even though everyone's on the internet right now and we're all experiencing internet lags. But we also have, my favorite thing about Q Sciences is the financial freedom movement. The financial freedom movement, I'm actually going to let Alicia just briefly talk about, but it is a free coaching, financial coaching program the moment that you sign up. And I do want to mention, normally our year enrollment fee is $79.95. Right now, it's $24.95 to own your own business. It, on average, costs $30,000 to own your own business in America, and you don't make a profit for 5 years. With Q Sciences, if you follow the path, if you can be coachable, a good student, and be consistent, you're going to have a really good paycheck, especially with the bonuses that are going on right now to help families in need. And so, Alicia, if you want to talk about the financial freedom movement just briefly for us.
Yes, so me and my husband actually just had our second meeting with our financial coach just a few days ago, and it's been amazing. A blessing for sure, because I've always been the one dealing with finances and what's going in and out of our account. So it was really nice that my husband was involved in this to see and hear from a professional coaching us on what to do to help our credit, bring down our debt, and where we should go from here, of where we should be putting our money, so that way we don't have to worry about it when we're older. It's been amazing and life-changing for sure.
Yeah, and at Q Sciences, we really believe in spending the least amount that you can to get the most out. We believe in taking your paycheck and earning more and being able to invest in yourself and teach you good, healthy financial decisions. That program has really made a huge difference for my husband and I. Because of my car accident and my illnesses, I wasn't able to work a normal job. I had to quit my nannying positions. I couldn't end up going to med school for epidemiology as I was accepted. And we had to figure out another plan. And when we came to Mrs. Sarah Spencer, who's our financial advisor, and told her, I was so embarrassed because we had so much debt, so much medical debt. And she was so understanding. She was so caring. And through that program, we only have one debt left to pay off. It's amazing. And that's free to any ambassador who comes on. And so we really believe in being able to live quintessentially in the best, in every possible aspect. And so I'm going to show you guys this, but I'm not going to spend a ton of time on it, because if you've never done any kind of social selling, network marketing, it's not going to make a ton of sense for you, but I'm going to explain it as simply as I can. And so we have 4 different ways to get paid. So we have our customer commission. Okay, so that means that you refer it to your mom, your sister, your best friend, Susan. She wants the hemp oil to help with that inflammation and that anxiousness, that pain symptoms that she's feeling. And so you get a percentage of that. You refer all day long, but I guarantee you Amazon isn't giving you a percentage to refer what goes on there, but we are here at Q Sciences. And then you have your rank pay. So your rank pay, okay, what does all these numbers mean? Well, I'm not going to go in depth about it, but essentially what it means is if you can share this, take the 300, take away the 2 zeros. If you can share this with 3 people, then you get in the first month $150. That's $50 monthly residual, which means you can count on that to come in every month, and $100 bonus for, hey, good job. You were on the fast track to success. You really wanted to get your business out and rolling. And so that has allowed you to do that. And then when you reach the rank of elite, the Financial Freedom Movement, again, is a free financial coaching service. But instead of having a car program or something like that, you get money going towards the debt of your choice on top of your paycheck. So I have had my financial freedom payment, my financial freedom bonus, that is a monthly bonus going towards the principal on my car so I can pay it off quicker. And it really is an incredible thing that helps a lot of families in need. And so being able to live life on your terms and help people along the way and really create an organization that is caring. Again, we are always about helping everyone in need. And so Q Cares is a program where we donate products and money to certain organizations. Right now, we're donating to Angels. And so it's like where they have horse therapy for kids with like autism, ADHD, aggressive disorders, a variety of disabilities. And we not only donate to the kids, the products that are clinically proven to help them, but also to the animals. Because again, pet hemp and the horses endure a lot. And then we help parents go through these programs because it is really expensive. And every time that you support Q Sciences, that does help someone in need. And so the future is really in your hands, guys. Don't ghost Martha. She's going to follow up with you. She wants to know your feedback. She genuinely cares about you because she invited you to come on and do this with us. And so please make sure that you just give her your honest feedback and you tell her, hey, maybe I don't want to do the business right now. I'd love to support you and support my body and be a preferred customer. Or yes, let's do this thing. I want that financial security. I don't want to struggle anymore. I don't want to worry about if my unemployment check is going to come in. I want to be able to make sure my family's taken care of and go through that free financial coaching program and have that financial security. And so whatever decision you decide to make today, we are here to help you every step of the way. The future is in your hands. You get to decide if you're going to continue just surviving or if you're going to walk the path to thriving. And I hope everyone has a very safe night, and please practice social distancing, and please make sure that you are fueling your immune system to support you during these times. Have an incredible weekend, everyone.